What's up guys, Nico here, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, and today, I kinda wanna talk about, I guess, being positive. Like, you should be positive, no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Like, try to look into the positive side of things. Like, always try to be positive, you know, look on the bright side of things, because, honestly, like, I think, being more positive and just kind of looking at things in a better, more, I guess, light-hearted way makes things a lot better in life, because I know life can be tough and there can be a lot of bad things going on, but you also gotta think that it's not all bad, and you gotta also look at the good parts of what's going on in life, because, you know, like, it's not always gonna be all bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know, you know, bad things are happening, or, you know, you might be in a bad situation, but you gotta always, like, look at the positive side of things, because, you know, like, if you look at everything negatively in life, you're not gonna really be too happy in life, and honestly, like, you'll become miserable if you stop looking at things more positive. And honestly, I do agree with that, because, you know, not being positive and being negative honestly just makes you miserable. And, you know, I've kind of, you know, done that before, where I'm like, I'm not positive at all, and I'm just always very negative about certain things, and I just become even more miserable and more upset. When you try to look at things more positively and try to look at the, you know, look at the, what am I trying to say? I can't remember the word. Look more of, like, the good from your bad situation, you know? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can't be all bad. And you just gotta be positive, because, honestly, being positive, sure, may seem like you're delusional, but honestly, it really helps you get through things, man. It really does, and it really helps you get through, problems and stuff in life, and, you know, you gotta just realize that, you know, it's a good thing, you know, like, it's not all bad. Things could always be worse. People have it worse, you know, you gotta be grateful that things are not worse than they are, because, let me tell you, if they were, it would not be fun. It would be honestly terrible, and, you know, I feel like a lot of people will not be happy, you know. Do I have a... yeah, anyways. But yeah, I don't know. The whole thing, because obviously, you know, I know some people will look at things negatively, and, you know, it's like, oh, you know, I see that this is the truth of what's going on, you know, things aren't great, you know, whatever, right? Yeah, I don't know if that made sense to you guys, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm also trying to get more animals, but, like, you know, it's like how I've been in these past couple videos. It's like, oh, I'm not making much progress, but at least I got something out of what I was doing, you know? Like, say, in another video, say I was looking for diamonds, and I didn't find any diamonds, but I got a lot of, you know, iron and, you know, redstone lapis, and, like, I looked at that, and I'm like, hey, you know, it's not all bad. It wasn't a complete loss, you know? Like, say, like, you know, the ender pearls. Like, sure, I didn't find a ton of endermen. I didn't find a lot of endermen, but, like, at the same time, it's like, well, at least I got a couple ender pearls, you know? Which I know I'm talking about a game, but, you know, you could also, like, do that in, like, real life, you know? You may be in, like, bad situations, but also you gotta look in the, look at the good instead of just all the bad, because honestly, like, it can't be all that bad, right? You know, for me personally, I do like being positive about things, you know, I don't like being negative, because honestly, being negative just kind of, it's just, you know, kind of brings people down, you know, it's not really a, kind of leaves a bad note, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think the best thing about what you're doing in life and things is you gotta always, you know, leave things on a positive note, and always just kind of think in a more positive way, because, you know, if you're not, you know, like I said, you're gonna be more upset, be sad, you know. But I don't know, it's just something I really wanted to share with you guys, you know, like, you should be positive. You gotta be positive, because if you're not, I mean, you know, you may not be able to accomplish certain things. Like, say there's a thing that you're trying to do. Say, like, you're playing, as an example, baseball, and you're like, well, you know, I'm not good at baseball. I'm never gonna be able to be good. I suck. I can't do this, right? That's you being negative. Like, you gotta be positive. You gotta be like, hey, I gotta put in the work. You know, I gotta keep practicing. You know, I gotta keep doing what I'm doing, and I can get better, and I'll be able to do better, right? Like, you just gotta be positive because, like, you know, you gotta be positive. You gotta get because being positive also helps you become more motivated as well, which that works for me too. If I'm positive and I'm like real certain about something, it really gives me that motivation, that drive to do things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, you know, at first I wasn't too positive about the channel because for a while, you know, I was getting, like, my first video did really well and I was getting a lot of subscribers. I was like, that's awesome. But I'm gonna keep going, and then, you know, for a little bit, you know, it wasn't doing too great, and I was like, I guess I just had that short amount of success, whatever, you know. I'm never gonna be able to be successful on here, you know. People are not gonna enjoy my content. You know, I was making videos and stuff, and, like, earlier on, you know, in this channel, I just really thought I wasn't making good content, and I just thought, man, I'm not doing good. Like, this is not good. Maybe I should stop. But no, I thought differently. I was like, no, I gotta keep at it. I think, like, I gotta be positive. Like, I can't stop because obviously, you know, people have been doing this kind of content as well, and I know this is something that I can do. And I was like, I can do this. There's no way I can't. I have to keep at it. And here we are, you know, 422 subscribers, like, later. And I'm here, like, this is video. I have 50 videos on the channel, and this is video 51. Like, I'm still making content, and I am posting pretty much daily at this point. You know, not especially since I got the time, you know. I mean, I'm not working as much, which sucks, but you know what? I'm still gonna put in the time and the effort to keep on doing this because I really do genuinely believe that I can do this, and I can, you know, grow and become pretty successful on here, you know? Like, I've got an audience. And honestly, like, you guys also really, you know, you guys being around also makes me more positive that this can all work out. Because honestly, this, being at 400 subscribers and all that, and, you know, me being, you know, motivated and being more positive about my channel wouldn't be possible without you guys as well. Because also, like, you guys really encouraged me to do this. And you guys, without you guys, you know, my mindset wouldn't have changed either. I probably would have been in a more, like, negative mindset, and I probably would have given up on this channel. Just like I kind of did with my original channel, because I kept posting different stuff. Like, at first, you know, it wasn't too big, but for a while I was getting hundreds of views, and I was like, this is amazing. I am having so much fun doing this. People are watching the content. And then out of nowhere, the views just tanked, gone, no more viewers. And especially since like, I was putting in a lot of work cutting down videos, doing a little bit of editing, you know, trying to learn how to use DaVinci Resolve. I just felt like the effort was all for, like, nothing. I was like, well, what's the point on doing this when no one's watching? You know, it's just feels like a chore to make the videos. Like, what's the point, right? Like, why am I doing this? But in this, you know, I have more time. It's a lot easier to do this kind of style of content. Is that an Enderman? Oh yeah, it is. Like, it's easier to do this kind of, like, style of content. You know, people are enjoying it. You know, I'm getting lots of views. I'm getting subscribers. Like, I mean, my whole mindset has changed entirely. Oh hell yeah, got an Ender Pearl. A little more progress. Getting closer to that Ender Portal. Gotta get that Ender Dragon. But anyway, sorry, I got a little distracted. But yeah, like, here's the thing, like, me being positive and me, like, actually, like, being positive motivates me more, and it makes me more excited to work towards what I want to do. Like, I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to keep doing YouTube. I want to keep doing what I'm doing. Like, I know, like, I've complained about college and all that, but I want to keep doing college. Like, I want to pursue my career in college, but I also want to do this. Like, I want to do both. And I truly believe I can do both. I know once school starts up again, you know, I'm not gonna be able to, like, do this as much as I am doing now because I'm on vacation, summer break, you know? But, like, let me tell you, man, like, just because school's gonna be starting up doesn't mean I'm gonna stop doing this. Of course I'm gonna be focusing on school, because school's important, of course, but, you know, just because school's gonna start back up doesn't mean I'm gonna completely drop everything I'm doing on this channel like I did on the first channel. Like, And I think that's also what hurt the first channel that I made is I just completely dropped everything and just stopped working on it. With this, like I've been working on it even because I started this channel at the end of my last semester, and I'm telling you, it was a good thing I kept going at it because honestly, like it's doing pretty good, you know? And just, I know I was being really negative about college, but honestly, at the end of the day, when you really think about it, you're investing into a career where sure you're losing money to pay for your degree, but at the end of the day, if you can get a good job with that degree, you pretty much will get that money back and you'll get more money, right? Whatever, right? I never really thought about that until I was reminded by someone else, and I was like, that's actually a very positive way of looking at things. I didn't really think about that. I was like, oh, I'm just going to school, paying a lot of money, doing all this education, all these classes that I hate doing, don't want to do for a degree that I do want to have and get. But the thing is, these other classes that don't matter for my career are taking up too much time. I was just looking at things way too negatively. And I was like, man, I really do gotta think more positively and really like think about things. Because sometimes I just don't think about things as hard and well. And I'm like, man, I just, right away, the negative thoughts come in and it really makes things miserable. But when you're more positive and you look at things in a more positive way, it makes things a lot better and nicer and easier. And honestly, like I really encourage you guys to look at things more positively than negative because let me tell you, life will be a lot better if you do. Very much. I can tell you guys from experience very much. I mean, I've pretty much been telling you guys a couple things that proven like you need to be positive even in bad situations or if you look at things negatively, you can't look at things like entirely negatively, you have to find the positive in everything, it can't be bad entirely, there's no way. But anyways, sorry, I was just ranting, whatever. I'm pretty sure I went off topic a little, but hey, you know what, this is a more positive commentary and that's what I wanted because the last one was very negative and I wanted a more positive commentary today. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. But if you guys have made it this far into the video, I really do hope all of you guys watching that have made up to this point, I hope you all like enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, guys.